T-Tom. What's up, my dudes? 2025 Supercross. Who's winning, boys? This is a T-Sipper predictor video right here. I normally do these right before the new AMA Monster Energy Supercross season starts up. We're about a week out from A1, so it's getting to be that time, you know what I'm saying? So, definitely let me know down in the comments what your guys' predictions are for the 250 and the 450 class. Man, I feel like in 450, honestly, I think it's going to be somebody that's like a little bit unexpected is going to win the championship. I've had that feeling for a minute now. I don't think it's going to be something crazy like a Justin Barcia or a, something like that, like a Malcolm Stewart, or not that crazy, boys, but I think it definitely could be somebody like a Hunter Lawrence, Justin Cooper. I just got a weird feeling like it's going to be one of those sort of up-and-coming dudes that are just starting to find their vibe. They're just starting to find their flow when it comes to this pro shit on a 450. I mean, yeah, obviously, the Jett Lawrences and the Tomac, Flomax and stuff, they've obviously got a really good chance of winning it too. But I don't know, man. I just got that weird feeling like it's going to be somebody like maybe a non-champion, something like that. I could see like Cooper Webb doing it. He's kind of starting to get that Star Yamaha figured out again, but he did have that weird thing happen at the OzX Open race where he kind of had like a wreck, and I don't know what the hell happened there. Same way with Jett Lawrence. They both kind of had some weird shit going on in that race. So I don't know how much that's going to affect those dudes, but we think this is going to be Tomac's last year. We think. Nobody knows. It's like Tomac will be like, yeah, I'm retiring after the end of this year, and then he'll go out there and wreck, and he can't finish the season, and then he races the next season. So no telling how many more, Tomac could do that for the next 4 or 20 years, and, but I do kind of think, honestly, like keeping it real with you, I do kind of think we are towards the end of Tomac here. I just think he's trying to go out there and just compete for a whole year of Supercross, not crashing out, win some main events. I think that's all Tomac's really trying to do. So, but I feel like Hunter Lawrence and like Justin Cooper and some of these guys, they're kind of like flying under the radar a little bit. I haven't even mentioned dudes like Jason Anderson or Ken Roczen. I don't know, man. It's like really hard to think for me, and I love a lot of these different dudes, but, just from what they proved over the last 3 or 4 years, I couldn't imagine a Anderson or a Roczen going out there and doing something totally different all of a sudden in 2025. I'm just not seeing it. I think they got potential to win. They're probably the top 15 dudes in the main event damn near have potential. Ride that bike to his full potential. We're to that point where damn near anybody could win a main event, but like when you talk about the whole 17-round championship, who's still gonna be in it? I just think there's certain names at this point you could just about already mark off that list. Like, I really think you could mark off like a Roczen, Anderson, Malcolm Stewart, some of those kind of dudes. I'm trying to think of everybody right now. Oh, we hadn't even talked about Sexton. It's like everybody's forgot about him. It's kind of weird how that happens with him. I don't know what the hell, he went through all that where he was kind of talking about how he's really struggling with the new KTM and, on Supercross specifically. Yeah, he is the dude that won the outdoor title this year, but a lot of the competition was injured. You always got to factor that aspect of it in. A lot of the competition got injured towards the end of Supercross as well. So, I don't know, man. That's my opinion on 450, though. I just don't know if it's going to be somebody that's like super obvious, like a Jett Lawrence or a Tomac or something like that. I just feel like it's going to be one of those weird years where it's actually going to be somebody that, like, you know, maybe you thought they could have won some mains, but like, I guess maybe you wasn't expecting them to win the championship for another couple years. I just got that weird feeling. I mean, Hunter Lawrence has been, like, actually really impressive on a 450, other than that stupid-ass shit he did towards the end of Supercross where he tried to take out Jason Anderson as a lapper because he got all mad and shit, you know. He's acting like he's some dude in 04 on MX Simulator. That was whack, bro. That was just whack, bro. But other than that, though, but yeah, I don't know. I just got this weird feeling like Jett's not going to do it. I don't know what. There's just these feelings that hit me, you know. I feel like it could be somebody more like it's been a few years since Cooper Webb's won a Supercross championship, and he started showing some promise over this last year. You know, he had some really good runs there in 24. So, like, I could see Cooper Webb doing it for sure. Tomac, it's just really hard to say. It's just really hard to say. Is he going to have those handful of weird races where he wasn't really the same Tomac? Obviously, he had his few where he was basically the same Tomac dude in 24. I don't know if he's going to be able to do that all the way through the season in 2025, like what I feel like he needs to do when the competition is this stacked. But it's all in who's going to get injured towards the end of the season, who's going to still be there. I don't know. I'm going with like a Cooper Webb, Hunter Lawrence, Justin Cooper. You know, something like that. You know what I mean? There ain't no way in hell a Christian Craig. I don't know how the hell he even got that 450 star Yami all right. I don't know, boys. That is one of the weirdest, weirdest team deals I have ever seen before. But, so Star Yami Hall's going to have like, what is that? Like 4 dudes on a 450? That shit crazy, bro. But that's kind of my prediction for it. I mean, I think Tomac will be up there. Don't get me wrong. I think Jett will be up there. I mean, duh. It's hard to say, though, without even seeing the first round. I mean, we ain't seen shit. Yeah, you could go back to Super Motocross, but like everybody was coming back from injury. I mean, it's so hard to predict this moto shit because of how many injuries and hidden injuries and, you know, this, that, and another, illnesses and whatever. It's just kind of hard to really predict it at the end of the day. But sometimes I have more of that, like some years I'll go into it like it's going to be somebody that's like super obvious, like a top, you know, 1 or 2 dudes from the previous year. And then other years I go into it like, I think it's going to be more like a little bit more of an unexpected dude. I feel like Hunter Lawrence, man. I don't know. I've been thinking Hunter Lawrence for a minute now. I don't know what it is about it. He's just got that consistent, precise, sharp, gonna be there at the end of the championship when it counts. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint for a Monster Energy 450 Supercross Championship, you know. I just feel like Hunter Lawrence, I don't know, I'm leaning more towards him probably than I am anybody else. Hunter Lawrence 2025 450 Supercross champion. There's something about him. There's just something about him. The way he rode towards the end, the way he rode in his first Supercross, you know, season, him being able to train on the daily with the current 450 Supercross champion, you know, it just, they've got similar techniques. I don't think Hunter Lawrence is actually that far off as what some people think that he is from Jett Lawrence. I think he's actually a lot closer than what some people realize, and I think he could even work himself to be even closer to Jett Lawrence over time here, like over the next few years in 450 pro racing. I think Hunter Lawrence could really be something here, bro. I really, really do, bro.